In the quiet town of Seoul, where whispers of struggles lingered like a melancholic tone, lived Taehyung, a young man with a spirit as strong as the mountains that embrace the town. Taehyung, a disabled young man, faced the harsh reality of his parents' indifference, struggling with a sense of isolation. He felt the weight of despair. His existence, however, was colored by the shadows of his disability, and the lack of love from his own parents cast a dark cloud over his life. Theung spent his days confined to his small room, contemplating the cruel hand fate had dealt him. His parents, blinded by societal expectations, failed to see the vibrant soul within their son. Focusing only on his physical limitations, each day felt like an eternity of loneliness, a symphony of sorrow that played in the background of his muted world. One fateful afternoon, as raindrops painted a delicate melody on Theung's window, a new note entered his life, Wyan. She saw beyond Theung's physical limitations, recognizing the beauty within. Wyan, a kind hearted soul, took it upon herself to be Theung's guiding light. Their paths crossed at the local community center, where Wyan volunteered. She noticed Theung sitting alone in a corner, his eyes reflecting a sea of unshed tears. Without hesitation, Wyan approached him, introducing herself with a smile that carried the promise of friendship. In that moment, the symphony of Theung's life found a new rhythm. She taught him to embrace his worth and love himself despite the world's judgments. Their connection grew, enveloping into a heartfelt romance that defied societal expectations. She was a ray of sunshine, a burst of warmth in the cold corridors of Theung's heart. Wyan, an artist with a heart that overflowed with compassion, saw Theung not as a burden, but as a masterpiece waiting to be unveiled. Days turned into weeks, and Wyan's presence became a constant source of comfort for Theung. Through art, conversation, and shared laughter, Wyan slowly unveiled the layers of despair that had cocooned his soul. She became his confidant, teaching him that self love was the key to unlocking the shackles of societal judgment. Wyan's unwavering support opened Theung's eyes to the beauty within himself. She encouraged him to explore his talents, discovering a passion for writing that had long been overshadowed by his struggles. Together, they embarked on a journey of self discovery, turning the symphony of sorrow into a melody of resilience. As the two navigated life's challenge together, Taehyung discovered the strength within him, fueled by Wyan's unwavering support. As their bond deepened, Taehyung found solace in Wyan's love. Her presence became his refuge, a safe haven where he could be unapologetically himself. The walls of his room transformed into a canvas adorned with the colors of hope and love that wine brought into his life. Under the moonlit sky, Theung and Wyan's love story unfolded like a sonnet, each verse resonating with passion and devotion. Theung's wheelchair adorned with flowers, became a chariot of dreams, rolling through the challenges of life with a grace that mirrored the dance of their hearts. In the soft glow of candlelight, Taehyung held Wyan's hand and confessed his love, his eyes reflecting the stars that adorned the night. Wyan, captivated by the sincerity in his gaze, felt her heart skip a beat as he vowed to love her through every sunshine and sunset. Their wedding day was a celebration of love's triumph, an ode to the unyielding spirit that bound them. Wyan, in a gown as ethereal as her love, walked down the aisle towards Theon, whose eyes sparkled with admiration. The air was filled with promises, sealed with kisses that tasted of forever. As husband and wife, their home became a heaven of passion. Theon, with a mischievous glint in his eyes, surprised Wyan with a dance in the moonlit garden. The petals beneath their feet echoed the rhythm of their hearts, creating a symphony of love that echoed through the night. Their intimate moments were poetry written on the canvas of their shared existence. Wyan, with a longing in her eyes, would trace the contours of Taehyung's face, whispering sweet confessions that melted into the air. In return, Taehyung would profess his love in the language of touch, leaving imprints of passion on her soul. The garden, their secret sanctuary, bore witness to stolen and promises of eternity. Taehyung, with a twinkle in his eye, would pull Wyan into his arms, the wheelchair forgotten in the intoxicating embrace of their love, each touch a verse in the epic tale of their romance. As the seasons changed, their love remained an unyielding flame. In the quiet hours of the night, Taehyung would adorn Wyan with whispered confessions, his breath warm against her skin. Wyan, enraptured by the symphony of his word, would respond with the dance of fingertips, creating a melody that echoed through their shared existence. Their love story was a masterpiece, painted with the hues of passion and silence. Taehyung and Wyan intervene in an eternal embrace. Continue to write the chapters of the romance with the ink of unwavering commitment and boundless ardor.